once again, I've got Afonso Vilela next to me.
Hi guys.
The Olympic coach 2012 and has worked with the Portuguese national team. He's going to try and help us today with match situation, recovery, when you don't know where the ball's going. A lot of players always ask me, how can I recover? How should I recover when I don't know where the ball's going? So we're going to try both show you how to implement certain exercises which can help you with this. So stay tuned.
Let's go.
Okay, so tip number one, very simple. You want to try and get your partner to block for you. Now you want to try and gradually build this up. So you're going to make them block 1 or 2 on this side, 1 or 2 on this side, and you have to anticipate where they're going. And then you can build it up by making them block anywhere on your side. So let's start with 1 or 2. Sorry.
Hi, I'm Sarah.
Wow, Sarah is a 5-time World Championship table tennis player and a former New Zealand #1.
And I'll be joining you in the next video.
Yes. Ah! I played. Okay, so as you can see, you can, depending on your level, you can start slower, build it up. As we built it up towards the end, we went a little bit faster. And now, I'm going to ask Afonso to block anywhere. And this potentially will be a lot harder for me. Oh, it's good.
Go, 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 go.
Good. So, where's the tip here? The tip here is number one, doing an exercise which you don't know where the ball's going. Will build up certain channels in your brain to learn how to anticipate over time. It's not a magic trick. You have to do this kind of exercise to develop your awareness and movement. Very important, the movement. And also noticing where you're timing the ball. Some players will go here and then they'll go very, very late on the forehand side. So do your best to try and trap the ball nice and early. This will speed up your reaction speed. And then we'll move on to tip number 2, which will enable you to understand how to recover in a much more efficient manner.
Okay guys, so now we come to tip number 2. It's very important where you place yourself on the table and also your bat when you play this exercise. So normally if you play 2 square to the table and in the middle, Ellie, can you show us please? Here maybe it's not so correct because you take this part of the table, okay, to open. So maybe it's better you take a little bit closer to your backhand's height and then you can be ready for the ball. Also very important to take high bat, and after every time you play, you don't finish the stroke there, but you finish on the recovering position. And this you must take the high bat in the middle because you don't know where the ball is coming afterwards.
So thank you, Afonso. I think another little thing that you need to be aware of here is where the angles are. So if you're going cross-court, then you want to try and be a bit more on this side of the table. I was going down the line, which meant I wanted to be a bit more square to the line of play, okay? If you're a right-hander, it will work the other way around. If I'm going cross-court, I'll be here and trying to recover. If I'm going down the line, I'll be here, which will enable me to cover the table a lot better. Okay, so tip number 3, and this is possibly the most important part of anticipational work, is reading the body language. If you watch players like Samsonov, they seem to have all the time in the world, and they actually look very slow. Because I believe that Samsonov reads your body language so well, he's able to get himself in position a millisecond before you've played that stroke. So he reads your before stroke and then at point of contact stroke. So for example, If Afonso is going cross-court, can you get yourself into the position if you're going cross-court? So you can see this angle. This body position shows me directly that he is going cross-court. If he's going down the line, he potentially will adjust himself. So if you are going to block down the line, notice how he shifted himself and his body is then more directed towards down the line. So that's one little thing that can help you. The other aspect that might be able to help you is noticing where they're contacting the ball. Are they contacting it early, which will then mean we'll probably go cross-court? Are they contacting the ball a bit late? And that will probably generally mean they're going down the line. So just try and be aware of all these little elements that are occurring. Look at the shoulders. Are the shoulders turned? Are the shoulders square? And you can see all these little micro details which will enable you to read the play a little bit better and enable you to recover and play a more positive stroke at almost all times, hopefully, in time. And this really is important. You've got to practice this a lot, and then you'll start to read the body language very well in time. Okay, so here's my usual bonus tip for you. If you can get a coach or a sparring partner or a friend who can give you a bit of multi-ball. The reason I like multi-ball for irregular work is because it's very hard for you to read the body language. So therefore, you're speeding up your reactions. And that means sometimes if you misread someone's body language, you're still very fast, and then you can adapt to the situation. So hopefully I'll be super fast now.
Let's go.
Let's go. Oh, good. So all I want to tell you guys is, as you can see, you have to work hard, you have to work smart, as Afonso said, and then in time you will see how you'll develop this. Just remember, try to have a look again at the video, notice the tips, and try to implement them into your games. So now it's down to you to work hard, and thank you, as always, to Afonso and everyone for following us, and we'll see you in the next video.
Thank you very much. Let's practice, guys.